What do you do to get yourself into the creativity mood, especially when things have stagnated? When your story doesn't feel like it's working, when you feel like you can't come up with original ideas, when you think that your career might be stopping before you've even got it properly started. When I hit a block, whether in life, in story writing, in generating creative ideas, sometimes even just figuring out, what activities my family and I can do, I often turn to the tarot. The tarot has become my personal therapist, my personal life coach, and all around good friend. And today I want to do with you a monthly creativity focused tarot specifically for writers, how to get unstuck, how to move forward, and how to really pull in some of this magic into our creative processes. December, for many of us, is about gifts and giving, togetherness, community, and all of the beautiful things that life brings us when we take the time to slow down for the winter months, appreciate what we have, and look ahead to the future. This month, I would like to know, what gift will December bring to me? December will bring the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is an interesting card because it means good things can happen, but the Wheel of Fortune is also a card born of action. It belongs in the fire element. So it's something that you're doing. You're going to pull in those fortunes through your actions this month. That means if you're trying to write stories and you need a boost, getting started is the way to go on this. It may feel, bad, interesting, frustrating to sit in front of your computer or in front of your notebook and just stare at the blank page. But sometimes just getting started, writing down what it is about writing that's hanging you up, using a little bit of page time to inform your creative process to figure out why you're stuck and what's going on, can be enough to jumpstart whatever it is that's hiding behind your brainwaves. So December will bring us the gift of the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the other part of gift giving and receiving is preparation. So how can we best prepare to receive September's gift? That comes to us as the Nine of Cups. Fortune. It's an interesting pairing. The Nine of Cups is a water card. So this is a card born of emotion and the way that we relate to people, the way that we feel. The way that we feel about the world, about ourselves, about others. We're going to tap into the gift of December and prepare for it by being emotionally prepared for what fortune means. This may mean rewriting the definitions of what it means to be fortunate, listing out the things that make you feel gratitude, that bring you contentment, peace, happiness, love, all of the good things, and being content with feeling those emotions, how it feels to feel fortunate, to have that fortune within you. It's that feeling of gratitude that, I'm so fortunate this month for everything I have, that will help your creativity move ahead. How will this gift help me move forward? Now, the Lovers popped up. The Lovers is interesting because the Lovers are an air card born of perceptions and our thought processes. They also invoke companionship. There's someone else there. In this case, fortune will become your companion. And it's with that fortune in mind, the action necessary, the feelings behind it that can propel you. So use fortune, use gratitude as the guidepost to get you through the month of December. Let fortune become your companion on this crazy creativity walk through your life. Now, when we talk about at home with my daughter, who's only 7, that when we get new gifts, of course, we need to make space. And part of making space is releasing the things that no longer serve us. For her, that means collecting toys, clothes that no longer fit, activities that no longer work for her, and donating those to the next family who might be able to get some use out of them. So in preparing for fortune and preparing for moving forward, we need to know what we're going to leave behind this month. We are going to leave behind love. Shocking, I know, but not quite what you think. Love is an emotion card. And in this context, we are leaving behind immediate love for what we produce. We're taking fortune. We're centering ourselves in emotion. We're centering ourselves in action. We're taking fortune on this journey with us as our companion. But this does not mean we are going to love everything that we produce. There is a difference in creativity and creative output between operating on sheer passion and operating with curiosity. So rather than feeling like, if I'm not super passionate about this project, it's not worth my time, get curious about it. Do you have something that you'd like to explore? Is there a thought that is sort of partially baked that you'd like to pull out and learn something about? Do you know what brings you curiosity that you might be able to work with? So be comfortable putting the love away, be comfortable putting the passion away and sinking into a different part of the creative process. Curiosity is the guide that I use, but you may use other words to describe you sort of moving forward outside of sheer passion. Now, as we look ahead through the month of December, and since this is a writer's focused tarot, we've talked about really sinking into fortune, really letting the lover, fortune as the lover, lead us, and putting away this idea of love or passion, perfection for what we're creating, and just, sinking into the joy of creation itself. So with that in mind, I would like to leave you with a writing prompt that you can use this month to put these principles into action. I keep dropping my cards on the floor. I'm an imperfect human being. December's writing prompt then is the moon. The moon is a water card and it's about emotion. The moon is about the things that are unseen, the things that live sort of below the surface. So think about a situation in which a character has an emotion that they are hiding, either from themselves or from others. What is that emotion? Where does it come from? Why is it being hidden? And how does it manifest? Does the hidden emotion come up? Does it come out? And in what way? Explore a story through the lens of the moon and the idea of hidden emotion and see where your fortune partner will lead you. Thanks for being here to talk through the Writer's Tarot reading for December 2025. I'm Fallon Clark, a Vermont-based story developer and revision guide with more than a dozen years of experience in story coaching, book doctoring, ghostwriting, developmental and substantive editing, language editing, and my expertise spans fiction, memoir, creative nonfiction, self-help, mind, body, and spirit, and some how-tos. My flash fiction has been published in Flash Fiction Magazine and in the Microzine, and I'm the current managing editor for Metastellar Magazine. I work with authors at most stages of writing and revision, whether you're just thinking about your writing project and haven't started, whether you have a partial or messy draft that you're contending with, whether you're a little bit farther along on the process and have a complete draft that you've self-edited the heck out of and now need professional eyes on. And I also work with writers to unstick their creativity, to help them move forward through targeted tarot readings that use your personality and your astrology signs to understand the messages the cards are are giving you. If you are stuck in your creative processes and you need a little bit of help getting unstuck and figuring out what the heck to do with all of this chaos swirling around your gray matter, visit the Novel Nest on Substack. I'll put a link below for you in the show description. In the services section, I offer tarot readings, both in mini sessions and longer sections. So there's 2 different price points to meet you where you are in alignment with your budget needs. So please bring me your questions. Let me know who you are. Let's talk through what's stuck in your craw through a focused tarot reading and get you back to doing what you do best, creating and writing.